just going up to the nature path. At least that's what they used to call it back before they did all this work. It's kind of what it looks like. It's all kind of a dirt path. Let's see if there is monument access now. I don't know. There were a few signs there that said that there wasn't. Let's see what we can find. There was a road that went up to the top of the hill. That road does have a sign that says only authorized access. So it's a little bit different than what it used to be. There was a building here. It's gone now. So this is another one of those signs. This is the nature path. I guess this is the only way you can get up to the monument, which I'm gonna go up there now. There's another trail that kind of goes up that way. That doesn't give you access though. Let's see what we can find. A lot of trees, a lot more trees than what we were here when Joseph when he received the plates. So you wouldn't have seen as many trees as you do now. When after in the 1840s, several groups of people started to dig the hill, try to find what could be found. They were getting reports from out west that there was a vault in the hill, so they started cutting trees down and actually plowing into the hill to try to see what they could find. Those reports were given in general conferences. We have Brigham Young and Heber C. Kimball that talked about a room where the plates were returned to. It was full of records. It's full of the Nephite records. Talked about seeing the sword of Laban. Descriptions were pretty detailed. Room about 16 by 16. Stated that Joseph and Oliver returned the plates to the angel Moroni. So with those reports in the area, a lot of the local people that lived near the hill decided they would cut the trees down, start plowing, start digging. That digging even occurred all the way up until about the 1920s. Willard Bean in his journal talks about people still trying to dig up the hill before the church purchased it. Hasn't been any real digging done, except for when the church made changes for the pageant. So but if you want to get up to the monument right now, there's only one way to do that. There's going to be several paths once they're finished, so if you've been here before, it's quite a bit different than it was. Contemporary reports do call the hill Cumorah a fortified hill. So it was known to the people in the area that it was an ancient fortified hill. which would line up with what the scriptures have to say about the hill Cumorah. And Moroni and Mormon. There are also other fortified hills in the area that have the remnants of walls. You can see a little bit of evidence of trenches around the base of the hill Cumorah that have been there. They're not modern trenches, they're ancient. You can see here, this has changed a little bit. Like I said, this is the only access to the monument. Currently, they don't even let you ride up to the monument. Usually there's plenty of flowers and other foliage around this monument. This is the first time I've ever seen it bare like this. A little different. See the side of the hill there? Moroni's faced a couple different directions. I've seen pictures of him facing south, also facing north. One of the very few that he's got a beard. Neat story behind the monument and kind of why it is the way that it is. Like, we can probably cover that later. You can see the side of the hill there. Different experience. So this is probably coming by these last couple of days. It is different. The hill feels quite a bit different than it did before. This used to be, manicured grass. I kind of like it the way that it is. There was an American flag up there. For a period, Willard Bean, he helped purchase the hill. He had a flag up there that said Rama Cumorah on it. So this is not necessarily a modern name that's been given to this hill. That's the name that was given by the Nephites, Cumorah, the name given by the Jaredites, Rama, and the Nephites were the Hopewell nation, and the Jaredites the Adena nation. So it's not a modern name that we're giving this, or it's not renamed from another hill. This is the Cumorah hill and the Rama hill, or Hill Cumorah, or Cumorah Hill, or Rama Hill.